What's good, YouTubers? Sugar here.
Day 2, Toyota Series Lake Eufaula. Coming off a dead cranking battery at 10:30, fired up, ready to go. Got a brand new cranking battery in there, went to Walmart. Everything is good. Blast off. Day 2 of the tournament. About 3 miles in, we start feeling some vibrating, very slight. I sit down, middle of everybody running past me. I sit down because I looked back and I saw the clips on my cowling were open. I said, man, maybe that's what's vibrating. I run back here, close both the clamps, put it in gear, and the motor just goes to shaking. And here's why. I slung an ear, day 2, a blast off. I didn't hit anything. Some of these marks are, because I had like a 4-mile idle, I took some shortcuts, if you will, and on Lake Eufaula, sometimes there's some things in the way on your shortcut. But first, I didn't hit anything. It just straight slung an ear. But we made the most of it. You know, I had, long story actually. I had 14 pounds. I had a little over 14 pounds fishing in one creek all day long for about, well, only till about 12, because then I had to idle back. And on the idle back, 4 of my 5 died, so I lost a pound. Shout out to my co that day. He was a great guy. He actually, as I was idling, because I had to keep my foot on the gas enough so it wouldn't shake the freaking motor off, he stayed back there and tried to keep my one fish that was alive. He worked on it for quite a while so I could at least save that fish and weigh in one alive. But absolutely brutal week on Eufaula. Finished up 51st, 52nd, 53rd. I don't know. Points, it doesn't look too bad if I go fish Wheeler. That might be the plan. But that's a wrap on Eufaula. Tough week.
Got him. That didn't take long.
That was badass.
Huh?
That was badass.
Like not muddy, I guess it's just whatever kind of water it is. Yeah. Weird as looking the color of water. Was you at Brian when Laker tried to come up there?
I sure was.
What happened there? Got it?
Yeah, he's good.
That's what wrong with it the first time.
Man. I mean, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I go into lunch that Monday, and well, we're 3 or 4 weeks into school. I go into lunch, they say, look at this. They show me a picture of the letter he left on his vest. Just the strangest.
Who does that?
The strangest thing I've ever been a part of.
I bet you it hurt the old coach's feelings too. Gotcha. Hey, no. Dang, dude. I got one of them plastic prop wrenches. Now it ain't nothing to take them off. You can change the thing out in 5 minutes.
Surely he wouldn't care if I used it for a couple hours, would he?
No, he'd probably be happy. Good gosh. Oh, easy. I got you. Pretty good fish too, ain't it? Oh, that's all right. I like to throw your rod.
I was terrified on the hook set too so far. You good?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Gill's jacked up, ain't it?
Look, it's just probably something. Not bad.
Is he bleeding?
No, I'm carrying the gill.
Where's Del Hollow at? Tennessee, Kentucky?
Yeah, north of Cookville. Northeast of Nashville.
As long as you don't. Spotty.
Might be 12 though. I don't have 5, do I? Probably not 12.
You got a needle? I'd never fizz them.
You don't?
I just put the clips on there.
I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I used to always fizz them.
I always thought it may hurt them just a little. I don't know how good it is for them. It may be great for them. I don't know.
Well, hell, people always do it so much that they sink like rocks.
Yeah.
Them spots, man, we don't fizz them. I used to, but now I don't. It's all day long. I just take off after you put them in the water.
Yeah.
They're versatile.
Heck yeah. I got you.
Oh yeah.
That got a good one right there. So you'll get to the other side.
Look, you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
Throw. I mean, where you are, throw a little to the right of the green buoy. So that's how they've been catching 20 pounds.
Yeah. Thing should be right here, shouldn't it? I ain't seen it yet back here. There it is. Ain't that it? Good one.
All right, buddy, let's get your fish.
Jeez, man. You are absolutely freaking mugging me. That's 5 of the right kind.
All right, y'all. I'll give you a recap on the second day. The second day, I mean, you could see I sat down and we went straight to the bank. You can hear the boats running past us, and I caught one on a frog pretty quick. And that right there was a big fish for me. It was early in, 2 just brutal days where sometimes, things just aren't going your way, and that bite on the frog was perfect, snapping the braid across the water. That just that's what I needed. Went up to caught another on a frog, went up in those docks, and I caught a good 3.5 or so big old post spawn fish, and idled over a brush pile and went back and caught some, idled over another, caught another. I finally did catch some out of a brush pile like everybody else in the world was at Eufaula. sometimes things don't go your way. Like everything don't go your way. And that's just part of it. Sugar was helping me out. She was driving the truck back and forth at the ramp and everything. She stayed with me at the hotel, tried to keep me cool. I'm losing it. I'll cut it out. Where do I go to now? But that's it. Maybe we slide into Wheeler at the end of July. That sounds like a brutal tournament. Maybe not. Probably some brush piles, some grass, some deep grass. I guess that's where we're headed. You know, really want to get to the championship on Cumberland. That suits me a lot better than some of these Alabama lakes. But I guess that's where we're headed.